Hey guys, and welcome to Ⅎ𝒾𝓈𝓈 channel. In this video we are talking Analogue 3D because the Analogue 3D is out and it has received a firmware update. Now I did a video informing you guys of the firmware update and I got some feedback on that where a few people, just a minority of people, said when they updated the firmware their OS was broken. Some of the graphics on there were broken. They could still get into game and when the game ran everything was fine. However, their operating system, some of the stuff on there was broken. It was only a few people. The vast majority of people I asked, I said, hey, have a look at this issue. Has this happened to you? And they said no, our OS update was absolutely fine. And then I said, well, you can always revert back. And one individual out there said, look, I upgraded, then I downgraded, but my issue still persists. And I'm going to show you a video of someone that left their reply on my X post. So all credit to X user called of his time. They're the ones that put this video out there. So let's have a look at this. So they said when they updated, this is what they got. And as you can see, the cartridges up there, they are all broken. So I was like, okay, this is not exactly sure what the deal is. They upgraded, they downgraded, nothing happened. But what was really interesting is on my weekly news video where I kind of reported this issue that some users were having and saying that Analogue are aware and they will be providing a fix. Well, it turns out it may not necessarily be Analogue directly, and this fix here sounds interesting. So the progressive style here says the issue with the Analogue 3D OS seems related to the low quality SD card provided by Analogue. With a new SD card, the issue seems to be fixed. Okay, so there I am saying that's kind of interesting, and it is. So I spoke to a few people that use the included SD card with the Analogue 3D, and they said no, they're not having an issue. They updated and it's absolutely fine. So I'm wondering whether the issue could be limited to a few SDs. So obviously if you're buying SD cards in bulk, maybe you're not gonna go for like the premium brand of like SanDisk or Kingston or whatever other brands are out there that are considered premium, but SanDisk is always the first that comes to mind, and I do buy some Kingston cards as well. So maybe you're buying like a more generic one. However, for the most part, they seem to be okay. It just means there's a few out there that might have issues with it. Now, I also went on the FPGA Gaming Discord, spoke to like, someone there that troubleshoots and helps a lot. Spoke to a few other people as well that had the issue where their SD cards, well, the update kind of broke, and what they had to do is this. So if we go over to the support page over on Analogue, having a look at Analogue 3D support, going all the way to the bottom of the page. So when they used the included SD card, and their OS broke, what they did is they went down here to forced OS update. Insert an SD card containing the OS update file with 3D powered on. Press and hold the pairing button, then briefly press the power switch. Continue to hold the pairing button until the power LED turns yellow. Okay, so this might resolve your issue without having to go and get an additional micro SD card. So what I would recommend to anyone out there, if you've got your Analogue 3D and you have updated using the provided SD card that you got with your 3D, then maybe try and do this Force OS update with the included SD card. Hopefully that resolves your issue. If that doesn't resolve your issue, hopefully you've got a memory card sticking about, a branded one, something of a premium brand. I think even Amazon Basics are okay. SanDisk or Kingston, they're the only ones that are coming to mind now, but I guess even like Samsung is another brand. Go for a branded one and do the update with that, force update with that, and see what works for you. I mean, naturally go for the cheaper option first. Try and do it with the included SD card. If it doesn't work with the included SD card, then go for a branded one. But it seems like whatever this issue is, it may be related to the SD card, a small number of SD cards that came bundled with the Analogue 3D. I'm really looking forward to getting mine because then, hey, I can test some stuff for you. I would absolutely love it if I had a broken SD so I could do a video showing you the actual solution. But I'm giving you this information based on feedback that I have received, comments that I have received on my YouTube channel, over on X, and just speaking to people on Discord. So in a nutshell, guys, have you updated with the provided SD card? Is your OS broken? No problem. Do the Force OS update like provided on the support page for Analogue. I'll leave a link to that in the description. If that does not work for you, then try a branded SD card and hopefully that will get you your solution. Anyway, guys, if you did enjoy this video, then a subscription and a like is always super duper appreciated. Be freaking awesome to one another. This is Ⅎ𝒾𝓈𝓈 out.